All right. We are back here at Song of the Day, coming to you from the Rock Cave. I'm your host, Mark Pierce. It is Thursday, Thirsty Thursday. For those of you who are thirsty, it is Thursday. We got a late start today. I've been under the weather the last few days. So welcome back to today's Song of the Day. It's been a while since we did an episode. We'll talk about that in a few minutes as far as the schedule for the next few weeks. But of course, what else can you talk about today other than the breaking news yesterday that unexpectedly Christine McVie passed away at age 79, Fleetwood Mac. What a story this is, and certainly my newsfeed all over the place. I mean, everywhere, everyone talking about it. Apparently, she was just loved by everyone. I knew that, but it's a lot. It's amazing to see that. And Fleetwood Mac, of course, everyone knows their story, but she got her start early on in a band called Chicken Shack, and they had a hit that went to number 14 in the UK in 1969, a cover version of I'd Rather Go Blind, Etta James song. And that year, Melody Maker magazine named her the best female vocalist. She married John McVie, who was the bassist in Fleetwood Mac with Peter Green as the vocalist, and she appeared on their sophomore effort in 1968. The name of that record was... I don't remember the name of that record. I think it was called Wonderful something. Mr. Wonderful. There you go. Got it. And then she became a permanent member of the band in 1971. And then, of course, in 1974, Buckingham Nicks joined the band and everything exploded from there. Everyone knows the story of Fleetwood Mac. I don't need to go through it. But, of course, through all those trials and tribulations between the marriages and the relationships, she was the person that was most liked by everyone and the most steady, stable person in the band throughout all the troubles they had. And so just what a great and talented person and songwriter. She wrote so many great songs. We'll talk about that in a second. Again, if those of you know me, we saw Fleetwood Mac with their original reunion 1997 when they had the dance. Remember that, the DVD and CD of the dance? We saw that tour. We moved our wedding. We were going to head up to our wedding on a Wednesday. We moved that to Thursday so we could go see this concert. We were in the front row, the Meadows in Connecticut, and what a show that was. And we have seen them many, many times since then. Always an amazing show. And whenever she played and she did her stuff, everyone just loved all the material that she did. Let's talk about some of her songs that she wrote. Some of her greatest songs: Say You Love Me, Over My Head, love that song. And Songbird, of course. I mean, she called her Songbird, and that was always a highlight of a concert. Got a Hold on Me, Everywhere. Remember that song, Everywhere? That was a bit of a comeback song. That was all over the place. It was literally everywhere. Great song. And, I mean, how about Don't Stop? How about that? She wrote that. She wrote that song. That's her song. She wrote it. Amazing that she wrote that song. And of course, my all-time favorite, You Make Lovin' Fun. I play that often on my wedding anniversary just because that's a great song. And boy, what a talented piano player that we lost. And just everyone listening to Fleetwood Mac texting me about it. And this is your chance this week to play a bunch of Fleetwood Mac and just reminisce about whatever it is that you were listening to when you were listening to Fleetwood Mac. Rolling Stone, I think, the magazine came up with the best quote I could read of all of them, and that was, the universally beloved piano woman who wrote great song after great song all the others got along with. She kept singing like the songbird who knew the score, and she always did. That pretty much sums it up. So, your song of the day, You Make Lovin' Fun. That's for me. You guys, well, tell me your favorite songs below, and if you saw them in concert like we have, and just share your stories. But what a loss to the music world. And that's your song of the day. We're talking about Fleetwood Mac. Whatever you're doing today, hope it involves music. Not quite catching flip side. So, like I said, the schedule's going to be a little different for the next 12, 13 days. Probably going to be off the air for a couple weeks. I'll be posting maybe some old episodes along the way. We're heading out on a trip, so we'll tell you more about that when we get back, because there'll be music stuff related to that. So it's all just, you're going to have to just wait and see. But it'll be intermittent that you'll hear from the Rock Cave for a couple of weeks. So hang in there, people. We'll have plenty of stories to tell come mid-December. Have a good one, and as usual, I'll catch you on the flip side.
Jesus.